my 2 cents? You want my prediction on what's going to happen in STK? My prediction is that this game is not going to last much longer. This wasn't a decision that, I came to without thinking about it first. Like, I'm kind of sad about it because this is something that I put a lot of time into. It took me a long time to make the site as cool as it is, and to make the trade ads and stuff, and add the values to everybody's account, and had to do some wheeling and dealing with the developers to be allowed to use that data.
It's been a long
And
time. We've come a long way since the Google Sheet. I remember using that all the way back when.
Oh, that shit was so ass.
yeah,
It was
it,
so bad.
it's been a really really long time, and I think that this having to shut this down has been a long time coming too. Um, just without getting into too much detail about the reason that I kind of came to this decision. There's a lot of stress involved with keeping all of this going, maintaining the hosting, the server, making sure that the site's making enough money to keep itself, to make it self-sufficient, adding new features and, making it so everything just works. And, since the beginning, there's been a lot of, pushback and people just kind of being pretty shitty and ungrateful for what we've done here. And it's really just gotten to the point where it's just too much. And I personally, I just can't do it anymore.
What the fuck is that image, bro?
Yeah, I saw that. What the fuck, bro? Like, bro, come on. Can we be serious for
Let's be
even a
serious
second,
here for
bro?
a second. Oh yeah, yo. What about the STKValues contest? The logo contest. Should we
Oh
pick a
yeah.
winner right now?
STKValues logo contest will go on as planned. I promised that there would be winners and that people would get stuff, and so I'll make sure that that still happens. After that, I'll keep the server open for people who want to chat here. It's not like I'm just gonna get rid of this.
This guy.
So
Yeah,
what's
I don't
everyone
know.
supposed to do now that there's no value list? Where should they turn to? What do they do? Where are they going?
Themselves. They gotta do
Everyone's dying to know. What's next?
Well,
Who do they turn to?
what's next? What's next is I couldn't tell you. I mean, what my guess is that a bunch of people are going to try to make their own lists, and nobody's going to know what's going on. Nobody's going to know what to do. Everything that already exists will probably last for a little bit longer. After that, I have no idea. But after that, it's kind of just not really my problem anymore,
It'll just slowly
And
crumble over time. People will lose their way of trading, and anybody can deny it, but everyone's been using STKValues. It has been the #1 site for years and years now. No
yeah,
matter
it's
what, in
been
some way, shape, or form, somebody has used the site to determine values. And that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. We've helped out millions of players trading, value-wise, not get sharked left and right, But now that there's no list, it's gonna be a lot easier to shark new players.
Yeah, here let's see real quick. I'll tell you how many times this website has been visited over the past, I don't know. The website's only been up for like what, 3 years?
Almost 4 years. Wait, no.
It's like going on 4, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, here. Let's see. Well, I can tell you in the last 12 months alone, just this past year alone, the website has been visited 11 million times. A lot of people have contributed. I still remember when I was first designing the site, Adrian was helping me, and Adrian doesn't even know anything about CSS, so that was pretty interesting. I had to teach him how to run Node.js. I know that like some people are going to think that this is a joke and that it's not real and whatever.
Oh no, it's
But
happening. It's already
like
done.
it's real. this is happening, like I know that a lot of people are going to be like upset, or I kind of have to put myself first, and I need to put the value changer team and all of us first. And if that means taking this down, then that's what I'll do. So, that's like the hardest part. Like I said, this isn't a decision I came to lightly. I've put a lot of thought into this over the past. I put a lot of thought into this for a long time. I almost did this um like a year ago and didn't. Who is this girl talking? Bro, I'm banning you. Go fuck yourself, bro. Now that I'm no longer associated with Survive the Killer here, I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want too. So if you
Ooh.
guys want to talk shit, I'm gonna tell you to go fuck yourself and ban you.
Are you selling the value website? It's down. It's not online anymore.
Am I selling the value website? No, but if you want to send me $50,000 USD, then I'll sell it to you.
Yeah, you guys send your offers for the website. Send it
Let's see
to
the bids.
Jesse's
Let's see the
email.
bids in chat. Bids for
My
value.
price my price for STK values is $50,000 USD. So
50,000
if somebody
rupees.
has
Allegations.
so if
No.
somebody has $50,000 USD, I
They're
will
fake
happily
insider.
sell it.
Florgan offers
20K.
20K right now. Tell him to hit Jesse's
tell
DMs.
tell
Yeah,
Flo-
tell them to
tell
hit Jesse
yeah,
up right now.
If he wants to
tell
talk money, let's
Florgan
go.
yeah tell Florgan to make it 50 and it's a deal. I'm not going lower than 50.
I'll
And
send you some
just
insane
just
number
because
for
it's
the
Florgan,
website.
I think maybe I should up it to 75 if we're being so fucking for real.
Yeah, but I think you should round it up to 100,000 just to be more,
So I think what we should talk about next is predictions. What's going to happen next for STK? What's going to happen next update? How's that going to go for the community? Are they going to listen to each other? Will someone be quick enough to prop up another website or form with the rest of the values? Has somebody already archived the values? Is anybody going to remember what stuff's
be so
worth?
quick
It's
if they
probably
did.
already in action. People are probably already on it.
STK values, like if you guys actually like really absolutely need to view the website, you can go on the Wayback Machine. Like there's an archive of the site on the Wayback Machine.
/item command, is that still going to be available to people? Because I mean, the values are going to crumble over time, so it's just going to be useless eventually because those values are going to become outdated.
I
I
don't
think you should
know.
take
I
it
really
out
don't
just to
know.
cause even more chaos.
I think I'm probably gonna take the bot offline too. But yeah, I mean, like pretty much, I don't think that a lot of people who use this site really realize how much it kind of like matters to them. And now I think people are going to very quickly realize that it did.
Next update is going to be
So,
very interesting in the trading chat. I'm curious to see
Yeah,
how
went
that
into
goes.
that.
Because usually it's chaotic for a little bit, but I think your announcement has just sent everybody into a frenzy in all chats. Like I'm seeing some crazy trades already. Like people are starting to manipulate already, and it hasn't even been an hour.
SDK trading is still there. Yeah,
yeah,
but they use our
you-
values. If we don't update our values, they can't either. What are they gonna use?
yeah. I think it's funny how you guys say like, "Oh, use STK tradings." Like,
Do not. They have always been inaccurate, and they have always stolen our values. They claim to have value changers, but no, they don't. They just rip
they've
off
stolen
all of our
everything.
values.
Yeah, they never had anything that was cool like us either, like the trade ads thing.
That was
You know how many trade ads have been made? It's like hundreds of thousands. It's kind of crazy actually how many people were using those.
everyone's already found the archive. Survive the killer values.
Yep, there's the archive.
People are talking in value requests. Oh no!
Yeah, we'll lock those chats
If you guys
soon enough.
if you guys want my 2 cents, you want my prediction on what's going to happen in SDK. My prediction is that this game is not going to last much longer. It's just, I mean, anybody can look at it and see that it's not doing well. The game does not get updated consistently enough. Like, I think that by the end of this year, it's gonna pretty much be done. And I think that I don't want to say that maybe this is like one of the first dominoes kind of falling, but
Well,
Like
the
at the same
dominoes have been
time,
falling for a while, Jesse. Let's be real.
yeah, but I feel like this is a pretty big domino. You know what I'm saying?
This is quite a big domino because what do you do in a game that is, I mean, a majority of active players are traders, no longer have something to grasp. They're they're left to fend with their own devices.
Now, if you guys want to know, like, what are the actual plans for the future? For me, anyways, I think that rather than doing like a website type thing like we've done here, I kind of want to, potentially maybe work on my own game. And I've brought this up with other people. And I have people who are interested and want to help with that. That's part of the reason why I want to keep this server open at least. I think that for a long time, the stress of running this has kind of, I don't know, like held me back because I would like to think that, I mean, there's like one thing that I'm good at and it's programming, So it's kind of like, well, I start these other projects, like I start making other games or other cool things, and I just lose the motivation to do it. And I think that the major contributor to that is just the stress from this. And obviously, everybody has stress from their lives, but it's like this has just gotten to be too much. So,
Well, it's been good times. It's been a lot of fun playing this game for the past couple of years. I know I've had lots of fun making videos,
Yes,
making
sir.
friends, giving out gifts, receiving gifts.
yeah, it's the end of an era, and I had a lot of fun, and it was cool kind of making something that so many people used. And for that, I'm pretty grateful. It's time to move on, and yeah, I think next in line for me is I want to make my own game. I want to have a trading economy. I want to
No dupes.
actually,
No dupes.
yeah,
No
no,
bullshit. On
no,
time updates.
no dupes. You get an update when we say you're gonna get an update. We'll see what happens.
And a casino. We're throwing that in there too.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Casino,
forgot to.
gambling, everything.
all of those.
Um, I wish that Plum Boy was in here. You wanna know why? Because Plum Boy was the first person who ever actually legitimately used this list.
That's true. Is he still in the server?
Could probably find him on Discord somewhere.
Yeah,
Hold
he
on.
is.
Let me ping
Plum
him.
Man. He's not Plum Boy anymore. He's Plum Man.
Oh, he's
It's
manned
been
up.
that long. He's turned into a man.
Look at his little bio. Demand trading sucks. Follow the value list. It's been the
Yeah,
same bio for years.
he was the first person to ever use the list.
Okay, guys,
He's the
just
real
because the list is
OG.
gone does not mean you can start cross trading and buying and selling now.
Yeah, bro.
Someone's like,
Yeah.
what do they say? They're like, looking for knife or guns from MM2 for my XR. Get the fuck out of here.
Find me a job. Yeah, I've got to put the fries in the bag now.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Hey
put the
guys, go
fries in
check
the
out
bag,
go
bro.
check out go check out game night announcements, bro. We have to have one last game night.
For sure. Yeah, Dupes
Yeah.
killed STK for sure. That was definitely a big killer in my opinion. And it's like, it's been so long. Like, there was that announcement that never should have come out. Like, they should have just dealt with it immediately behind the scenes, but they never took action on it. They let it sit for too long. Selling rubies
This
for
was part of
$50. Yeah, send me your PayPal, Vasco King.
this was part of like this was one of the reasons too why it's just kind of like that's why I originally resigned from community manager too. One of the big reasons is I just pretty much didn't feel heard at all. I brought things up like dupes and the fact that people want more limited stock stuff and all of these other things, and I felt like I was never really heard. And then with this, I mean, obviously I owned this, so it's kind of like I can do whatever I want, but just kind of lost the drive and the motivation to keep this going. And there's a lot of things that went into that.
Yo, we got Vax
Yep.
up on stage. Did you want to chime in, say anything?
Bro, when I just got tagged, bro. I was all like, Zimmy tagged me. I was like, "You gonna make your own list?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And then she tagged me. And I look at the announcements. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I didn't think it was real for real because this site's been up for so long. You know what I mean? Like I don't know because I never imagined to see Survive the Killer without any like valueless for real anymore. Cause like when training first came out, I made my list and Jesse made his list. He just endorsed it. I was like, okay, that it's really good because he was the manager back then. So I thought it would just be like up for a really, really long time. Like I never thought it would be ever go away. You know what I mean? If the site is gone, then what's gonna come of like values in SDK then? You know what I mean? I don't know what's gonna happen now.
Like someone
I don't
might come up with
because you guys know, like I don't really trade anymore. Like I still play the game sometimes, but I don't like trade. I don't even know values anymore for real. So I don't know what's gonna become of that.
And that's why everyone comes back to the value list. Like that's the beauty of the value list. If you're gone for a while, you come back. At least you know you can do some decent trades with the value list, but you still need to understand a lot of demand from trade chat too.
I don't know. I feel like some people are gonna make their own value lists. Like there's gonna be a lot.
Oh, for
Not
sure.
like a lot, not like a lot, but like some floating around.
Yeah, there will probably be a group of people get together and try and sort that out, but it definitely won't hit the same as, Jesse's full-fledged website, forums, everything, trade ads, like
Yeah, I feel like if someone were to make it, like people would only listen to it if they were like a really good, like highly respected trader, like someone who's known, someone who's like knows how to trade, and not
Monster,
some
guys,
random.
Monster. That's who we
Dude, go to
need.
monstervalues.com right now.
Monstervalues.com.
Yeah, it's
Florganvalues.com. Papaspinthebinvalues.com. .org.
AdrianValues.com. Go use it right now.
yeah, I'll definitely let you guys know like whatever the status is on whatever project we all take on next. Like I think STK values is kind of proof that like this team is capable of some pretty cool stuff, and I hope to keep that momentum going just with something else.
I have such faith that if we are able to make some sort of game in the future, that we can actually provide a good game and like exactly what you guys want. Like we will take community feedback, no bullshit, no nothing. Everything's laid out on the table so you guys are involved, we're involved, and there's no hiding anything. There's no questions about, oh, when's the next update, or oh, what's going on with this or that, right? Like everyone would know exactly what's going on. So, but it's just a matter of making a good game and making it stick.
I think we can come up with something pretty cool, pretty fresh, that incorporates things that people have wanted from this game for a long time. Also is kind of a step away from this community because,
Way too many people were ungrateful with everything. Like, even Zach right now, like, he's a one-man army working on this Valentine's update. I know it's late. Trust me, I'm just as frustrated as you guys are. But, he'll come around. Hopefully, we can expect this update sometime this week. There is no official date posted yet. But if I had to guess, I'd say maybe this week, next weekend. That's your best bet.
yeah,
It's also about appreciating those that play your game.
that's true too. I think that had this community appreciated what they had with STK values a little bit more, this probably wouldn't be happening. But unfortunately, it's just a decision that just a decision that had to be made, and I hope that you guys at least have a better understanding of why I made this decision now. And if we do anything past this, I'll announce it. And like I said, the logo contest is still on. Like I promised that there'd be prizes and stuff, and so there definitely will be.
Well, it's been a good run. I just have one final question for Adrian, and that's: are we gonna get a Mr. Beast level prize for the final SDK Values game night?
Yeah,
I'm
we're getting the
talking
Mr. Beast level
100
prize.
grand, 100 grand Robux on the line. I'm giving away all of Jesse's galaxies. Galaxy. Should we make it a galaxy? That'd be pretty nuts. But it's gotta be a
Final
good
game
good
night.
game, fair game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it needs to be a good game, Adrian. And if it is final game night, I'll sponsor a galaxy.
Sponsored Galaxy for game night. You heard it here first. This is
Will
going to
and
be the
Terran-
last, probably one of the last galaxies that will be easily attainable.
Probably
Because
my
with-
only game night too.
with the
brother,
devs,
you gotta tune in. You gotta play.
yeah, with the devs kind of on a hiatus, and Zach's the only one around. Who knows when they're coming back? This could be your last chance to get a galaxy. Maybe epic game night, Tower of Hell, or maybe like what Stratix does, how he does his game nights. But I do not want it to stretch on for like 4 or 5 hours because I just can't. I can't with his game nights.
I mean, it's for a galaxy after all, so
Yeah.
All right, guys, it's time to lock in and get a third galaxy.
yeah.
Okay, we see it here from Adrian. Game night soon, galaxy, and thousands of Robux.
Robux will be gained. For
Yeah,
reals.
take care, everyone. Good luck trading,
Bye.
and yeah, just enjoy yourselves, you know. Alrighty, peace, guys.
See ya.
Peace, everybody.